What's up, YouTube? Buffalo here, and today I'm going to be giving you a full, comprehensive breakdown of every single fuel cell location for Ancient Fort, as well as every single button spawn for Raiders Refuge, so that you can complete these puzzles quick and efficiently every single time for some amazing loot and possibly even epic tier loot. If that's something you're interested in, make sure to stick around. Make sure to subscribe. It's free and is much appreciated. Now let's get into it. So if you didn't know, there is a little secret room underneath Ancient Fort as well as Raiders Refuge, and there's a unique different puzzle to do for both spots. For the Ancient Fort, you're going to need to find 3 different fuel cells on different pallets around the fort, and then you're going to put them into 3 different receptacles, and then you'll be able to go down underneath where your loot will await. I will show you every single spot for where these fuel cells can spawn. If you want a full guide on these, I have done a guide on all the puzzles on Blue Gate before. The link to that will be down below. This video specifically is to show you every single location for the fuel cells as well as for the buttons. So first here, we're going to show you Ancient Fort right now. I already see one right here. Basically, you're going to need to find 3 of these to open all of them. The places you put them are the same every time. The places they can spawn are going to be on these pallets. So anywhere that there's a pallet around the Ancient Fort is where they can spawn. I'm going to go show you each one of them right now. So starting right here with that one right there. How's it going, man? There'll be one right here. Can spawn right there. One of the receptacles is right there. Another spawn point right here. As you can see, there's a fuel cell right there. Another one right here. We found all 3 already, but there's many more locations. Always good loot. There's usually a bag right here too with some loot as well. This one is a lot easier than Raiders Refuge. There's way fewer spawn points. Raiders Refuge, there's 23 different buttons. So here's another spawn right here. This pallet and this pallet. Be careful for legs down there. Usually he won't aggro to you though. Then there's 2 pallets right here where they can spawn. Right next to this front corner. That one can be easy to miss. I've missed that one before. Then there's going to be one over here. There are birds right up here, so be careful for startling the birds if you're trying to keep it on the low, but there's one right there. And then there can also be one right here. That's going to be every single one of the outside locations. And now there can be a few inside the fort as well. I'll go show you those, as well as the... Oh, and also right here, of course. It's the last outside location. I don't think I showed this one yet, right up here. Alright, so there can be one right down here in this room. There can be one right here. There's a second receptacle right there. I don't believe there's any spawns up here. I've never seen a pallet or a spawn up here. Just double checking. Yeah, there isn't. And then the last receptacle is going to be right in this room right here. And the last spawn. You can see a pallet right here. It can actually spawn up here on top of this pallet. So once before I came here and I couldn't find it, that's actually where it was that time, and somebody told me. So that is every single possible pallet and fuel spell spawn for the Ancient Fort. I'm going to go put all of them in now and show you the loot that we get. The guy just ran away. He didn't even loot anything here. There's so much stuff here. I need some ammo. Hit our quarters is crazy. Yeah, dude, let's see what we get for that nice, easy work we just did. Some Vita shots and a Renegade, not bad. Not bad, not bad, I suppose. Somebody might have just gotten slimed out there. Oh wow, getting juiced over here. Alright, well, that was very easy and very worth it. Let's get out of here.
Head home at the Overlook Air Shaft.
Alright, that was Ancient Fort, and now there's going to be quite a few more spawns for Raiders Refuge. On Ancient Fort, the receptacles where you bring the fuel cells are going to be in those same 3 spots every time, so you're not going to need to worry about the receptacles. Just make sure you get those different spawn points memorized. Ancient Fort is much easier than Raiders Refuge, as we're about to see right now. There are 23 different buttons, possible spawns for Raiders Refuge. I know I've gone back here a couple different times since first making the initial guide, and I haven't been able to find 1 or 8, even sometimes 2 different buttons I can find. And they can be in some tricky locations. So here I'm going to show you every single one right now. All right, there's going to be 23 buttons for Raiders Refuge. Some of them can be right down here. We'll show you starting from this area. First one can be right here in these floorboards here. Go outside here. There can be one hidden right here in between those things. There can be one down here in the scary room. See, there it is right there. So, there can be one right here as well. So one of them can spawn inside right here, by the way. One of them can spawn right here. One of them can spawn right up here. One of them can spawn right here. One of them can spawn right there. There can be one right down in here. There can be one right up there. You can drop out of that little window, roll over, and press it. It can be right up there. There can be one back right behind here on this side. There can also be one back behind over on this side. And there's none back over on that side. So that's all of them for down here around on the ground. Alright, so there's one that can be right here off to the side, and it looks like it's here. Oh no, it's not here, but you can just drop down there, and it's right there. Alright, there can be 4 in this little nook right here. As you can see, one of them's right here. One of them can be down under here. One can be up here. And then one can be back here. Alright, now there's going to be 4 that we can see possibly from right here. There can be one there. There can be one right there. I'll show you how to get to that one because we're going to have to get to it. There can be one right there. And there can be one over there as well. And there can be one down right here too, where you like kneel and press it through there. This one over here you can jump to from that zip line. This one you should be able to jump to from right here, I believe. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you kind of have to start sprinting a little bit first to get it. Alright, there you go. There's that one. And the last one can be right down here next to these little dressers. that should be all 23 buttons for a full comprehensive guide of how to open the Raiders' Refuge. Let's go check out the loot. Ooh, a volcano. Don't mind if I do. That's a nice thing about these. You can find epic loot down here. Nice little reward for your hard work. It's like if you don't have security breach unlocked yet, there's still plenty of good stuff here. This will be a good strat for after the reset. Just come in on a free kit. Have all these buttons memorized. Get down in here easy peasy. And make out with some good stuff. Alright, that's going to be it. Happy looting, Raiders. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what loot you've been able to get from these locations. Like I said earlier, it costs nothing to subscribe, and it helps us out greatly and would be much appreciated. If you like this kind of content, helpful tips and tricks in our Raiders, make sure that you're subscribed. Like and comment for the algorithm. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate everybody who's watched until this point. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all. Prison Pocket Pete, out.